So hey guys, welcome back to the channel of Be10x and I hope you all are doing really well. So in the last video of ChatGPT, we learned that how we can use ChatGPT to increase our business and how we can apply ChatGPT in our day-to-day task of business to make our productivity much better. And today we are going to try a new thing, that is integrating ChatGPT with PEGA. And believe me that this video would be really interesting, and watch this video till the end to learn the integration of ChatGPT with PEGA. And let's start the video. But before starting the video, I just want you to know that we have an AI workshop class and the link for that is in the description, and the more details would be given ahead in the video. And let's continue the video.
Are you someone who want to switch their job? Then let me tell you something. The best job in 2023 that you can get is the job of prompt engineer, and which is paying up to 17 LPA. And this job doesn't even have competition. How can you become prompt engineer? You can become prompt engineer by joining my 3 hours workshop.
So to integrate ChatGPT with PEGA, you first need to visit playground.ai, and then you need to visit on documentation, and then if you come to API reference, here you can see that introduction, and under introduction section we have a link to generate the API keys. So the first thing which you need to do is you need to generate API key. So we can visit API key and generate it from here, and I have already generated it, and if you want you can do it on your PC. And this is the first step towards integrating ChatGPT with any software or with any app. And if you see, and now if we come back, you see there are various different models, and mostly we are going to use one of the models, and we will be making requests to the same model. And to make those requests, we need to use an endpoint URL. So I've done the configuration. Let me show you that configuration on the Postman, and then we'll go to PEGA. So here if you see, so here you can see that this is the endpoint which I was talking. Here you can see that this is the endpoint which I was talking, and we have to use post method, and under authorization section we need to give that token bearer, and type we have to select bearer token. So this token is exposed, so definitely I'm going to delete that, and if you are using that, make sure you are not sharing with anyone. So the simple one here I'm using that, so that in the body it is taking the model. Which model? This is the model I'm using. So if you go to from where I got the model name is, I see here in the sample request we have the model name. So I got this model name, and then whatever the question we have, we can ask that question here. So here to extract the airport code from this text, so what we are asking is that extract the air code. So here what we are asking is that extract the airport codes from this text. So it will give us the code for Orlando and Boston. Okay. And so this is what it is giving: Orlando for ORL and BOS for Boston. And let me execute again, and we can see that so it is working from here, no issues now. And let's say that what if we have to integrate the same with PEGA. PEGA is built on Java, so if you have to integrate the page, you can integrate with Node.js with any technology. So if you go on Playground, and you can see that here even this is showing like the view code option, and if you are using Node.js, then simply you can copy this code and paste it, and it will work for you. But obviously if you are using PEGA, then we have to create our own connector, and we cannot paste this code. If you see here, the code is available in Python, Node.js, curl or JSON. So there are these few things available. So let's see how we can do it. So to integrate with the PEGA, what I have done is like I was going to consume. So as of now I have not done it. Okay, so simply just create a connector. So while creating a connector, we have to give system name. So we can give the system name as OpenAPI, and this was the endpoint URL. So we did that, and in authorization, so in header we have to add the authorization. So that is where I have done it. Okay, now click next, and that is very easy way to do any integration, any REST integration. Click on next, and then we have to select post method. So that is what I am using, post method here on the Postman as well. So now click on next, and there we can run, and like if you have that request and response file you can do. But if you can run it directly, pull from that system, and that is also great. But before moving ahead in the video, I just want you to have a talk with you. You all might know that AI is taking over the world in such a short span of time. We have seen so many layoffs, millions of jobs replaced by AI and whatnot. You don't want to get affected by this recession wave, right? Well, I can assure you that AI won't replace you, but the person using AI will surely. So if you want to save your job and become irreplaceable in your career, join our 3-hour AI tools workshop, in which we'll teach you about the best AI tools to upskill, increase your productivity and enhance your career. Make your future secure with us. Join our workshop by clicking the link below in the description now. And let's move ahead in the video. So now click on next, and then where we can run it, and like if you have that request and response file, you can do that, but if you can run it directly, pull from that system, so that is also great. So let's do that. So what I'll be doing is add a response. So I'll say like that, I'll say like that, and in authorization I'll say bearer first. You need to write bearer and then you need to copy the token. So I have the token with me and I'll be using that token. Just I copied that token now. So what I'll be doing is I'll just go here and I'll put the token, and then in request I'll just copy the same request where I had kept it. So this request format is very common. So in prompt we can change. So let's say you want to translate something, you want to ask something. So this is the model name and this is the prompt from where we can ask whatever we want, and the maximum token is that how many tokens you want to return, and I think maximum token over here is 4097 and something like that. And let's say if I give 5000, it will give me an error. Then maximum token we can have is 4097. So the response means the masses plus the prompt what you are asking. So to show this, let's add like 4000. So let's see, now it's working now, and this is what I like, but our response is very small. So under text we have, this is a very small response, right? So this is what the response is, we have to combine. So let's go back again here, and then I'll just copy that same request what we have kept it from here and got it there, and I'll put it, and then I'll execute, so that if I'll execute I'll get the response. Okay, so you can see that URL and BOS I'm getting. So now I'll just submit it. So this will be based on that, it will create the JSON file, and basically request and response data transform, and now we'll click next. And this is the common one. So it is asking with the integration and data classes. So I'll be creating both integration classes and data layer. Let's go ahead and create that, and then we'll get the data page and we'll run the database and we'll see that. So it's taking some time, and now our data page will be ready, and let's open the data page ChatGPT, and in this one everything is ready. Whatever details we have given, everything is there, and we need to modify a few things depending on our ask. And I'll just run the data page and I'll show you. And if we can have this data page, we can obviously pass the request and response, and we can see that okay, so I'm not going to create. And so on the UI, just like this, if the integration is successful, we can use it anywhere in our applications, right? So this is the REST connector, where if I'll go to under post method, so let's review this quickly. Whatever the rule we have, it's just, so we have got it, and you can see that in the resource path we have got this URL, and in the method if I go under post, we should see that authorization. And then in beer, so this is the hard coded value, obviously will not be passing like this, and you will be passing dynamically if you are using it in real time project, constant. And then content type is application, fine. And in the request data transform, so you can see that based on our whatever response request we have supplied, so you can see that the model name is hard coded, and then prompt text is hard coded. So what I'll be doing this, I'll make it dynamic. So let's say if you want to use any example right from the here, so we have multiple examples, and even if you want to use that, you can use it. So I'll just change the prompt to param.prompt to make it dynamic prompt. So prompt is basically what we are going to ask. So now I'll just review that response data transform. So in response data transform, we can see that okay, it has been created both. So we'll see the response. So we'll not modify anything. Let's simply run this, and let's one say I just want to ask the ChatGPT that give me the country list, and let's see what's happening in parallel place. So if we are getting any error, we can see that, and we have got success response. So under choices we'll be getting our answer, and let's expand the choices and see that if we got the response what we are expecting. So under choices you can see that basically we were asking right that the country list, and it has given us the country list in the world. And so yes, it's not that perfect, but it had given you all the country list, but I think it still has limitations on the, it might be the free one, maybe because of that, and if we use paid it might be more accurate. And guys, this is how we have integrated ChatGPT with PEGA, and that is it for this video. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment if you have any doubts, and don't forget to subscribe Be10x. And also do remember, we have an AI workshop tools class that is just available for 9 rupees, and the link is in the description. Don't forget to attend that class, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.